We are here because it is in fact Mercury, can't say the word today, Mercury Retrograde. It is in the sign of Leo. Literally think of your best Leo friend. They are lion-hearted, they take up space, they're fabulous. And so that is the energetics of what might be coming out during this period of time. Mercury is the ruler of our communication, of transit, of self-expression. So those moments where you really want to be seen and heard and for your point to come across might get a little crazy. It is not the time to be pushing harder. Instead, it is a time to halt. You step away, get your foot off the gas pedal, and wind things down a notch. And that is so things can get a little bit more still, a little bit more quiet for you to be able to gather the insights. So with this EFT tapping session, I wanted you to be able to stabilize. So as the world is moving around you, be it a big inconvenience or a small inconvenience, you can let that wash right off of you as you continue on your merry way. And hey, honey, if you want to spiral, don't worry, I'll be right there with you. Spiraling, I think spiraling is a little healthy for us sometimes, but if you are doing huge loop-de-loops, well then I am so happy that you found this EFT tap. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. I'm going to be saying statements. You will repeat them out loud. If you're in a space where you can't repeat them out loud, totally fine. And if you need a refresher of the different EFT tapping points, then there's a 101 back on the main page. And before we get started, I've got weekly EFT tapping videos that go up on this page that are short, that fit into your busy schedule, can help you regulate and ground and decompress. So if you're into that, then friendly reminder to give me a thumbs up, to like the page, to like this video, and hit the little bell, subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. Okay, now go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You're gonna close your eyes and let's start with 3 grounding breaths. Palms will be face down in your lap. Inhale deeply. HA to let it go. Again, inhale through the nose. And exhale to release. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then on a scale from 1 to 10, has this Mercury retrograde already been impacting you? Are you doing this to get ahead of the curve? But pick a number, okay? 1 is that it's already hitting you pretty hard. 10 is that you're still smooth sailing. But place yourself on this scale so that you've got a gauge at the beginning of this session. And when you're ready, you'll open your eyes. Start to karate chop the side of the hand and repeat after me. Even though Mercury retrograde is here, and I don't fully know how it's fully going to unfold, I completely see, love, and accept myself. Even though things might feel a little slower and unclear, or even energetically off, I completely see, love, and accept myself. Even though I don't have all the answers. I'm learning to stay steady anyway. I completely see, love, and accept myself. Start to tap the mind's eye. First 2 rounds can be with your eyes open, and then feel free to close. Mercury is retrograding. And it's not the end of the world. But it's also not the time to force anything. If stuff feels a little off, that tracks. I don't need to panic. I just need to find some ground. This energy isn't here to ruin me. It's just slowing me all the way down. To actually listen to myself, to what's worth responding to understand what's real and what's just noise. Sometimes I think. The hardest part isn't the delay. It's what shows up inside the delay. The overthinking, the over-editing, the quiet little panic when things don't move and move how I thought they would. Let's be honest. When I'm standing at a crossroads, my brain loves a spiral. Did I say too much? Should I follow up? Should I just go live in the woods? But this whole period is a humble reminder. Things can be unclear and still work out beautifully. I don't need to read into every pause. Not every detour is a problem. Sometimes the slowdown is the expansion. Mercury is in Leo, so I might feel the urge to react super loud, to be heard, and to be right. But you know what? This is less about being right and more about being real. Mercury is testing how much I actually trust my voice. And not just when everything is flowing, but when it's also crickets too. When I feel misunderstood, when I'm unsure of what I said, even landing. Can I express myself without performing? Can I say what I mean, even when it's messy? Or in that silence? There is so much power in simply saying, this is where I'm at. This retrograde might be spinning. Things around me. But I don't have to match that spin. It's not here to break me down. It's here to clear me out. It's helping me hear me again and gives a chance to show up. And way more honestly. To articulate myself in a way that is firm and clear. I'm learning to move with the energy, not only against it. This period isn't complete chaos. These are inconveniences, sure. And it may feel like a wobble, but it's an invitation to slow down and stretch into something bigger. Time will continue to press on, and this is how I expand. the container of what I can actually hold. Not by resisting the moment, but by softening into it. Everything doesn't need to make sense right away. Some answers take their time, and clarity can arrive after the noise settles. I can anchor into that. This retrograde is teaching me just how powerful my presence is. How clear my voice is when I stop. I just need to stay in integrity and trust my own timing. And this version of me is steady, is expressive, and is brave. I'm building something amazing. One small, powerful move at a time as I go. Learning to live inside the becoming without rushing to the conclusion. Because some of the most powerful shifts happen quietly, in the pause before the decision, in the breath before the response, in the moment I choose not to over-explain. I trust the timing. I trust the tug. I trust the nose just as much as the yeses. I know that clarity always comes, even if it shows up fashionably late. I don't need a cosmic green light to keep moving in alignment. I am the green light. My pace is sacred. It's about remembering that. Just because things feel foggy does not mean that I'm lost. It just means that I'm learning, expanding, in order to navigate differently. Mercury can retrograde all that it wants, but I was never meant to rush the things that were meant for me. I am right on time. I am already in motion, gathering clarity and gathering strength. One wildly powerful step at a time. Hook your thumbs above you, 3 sips of air through the mouth. Hold your breath, drop your chin. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Let the hands float down to the tops of the thighs. And take a couple of natural inhales and natural exhales. As you do that, place yourself back on a scale from 1 to 10. How are you feeling? Has that number shifted, or is it the same as before? No wrong answers, but even a 0.0002% of a shift matters and counts. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Great. I am so happy that we got to practice together. I was feeling a little discombobulated, so if you were feeling discombobulated, hope that you're feeling better. This video is here for you as we work through the next couple weeks of this Mercury retrograde, and I hope to see you next time. Can't wait.